Hi, this is Irabor from Devil's Digest. We're over here with cornerback Osahon Irabor. Osahon, bye week, you work hard, you work less. I mean, just tell me how you spent those extra hours.
Right, you kind of you got to balance that. We worked hard the 2 days we did practice, and then we had a couple days off after that to recover. So we definitely worked hard and we rested at the same time. I don't know how Coach Graham did it, but he found a way.
What does Osahon do when you have some little extra time to spare?
Oh man, I just hang out in my pool in my backyard, man. Me and Evan Finkenberg got a nice little house we stay in, so we were just in the pool all day, kind of, being beach bums.
Now, obviously, it's really early in the season, but you probably watched some Pac-12 games yesterday. You kind of know how the standings are shaping up right now. Does that excite you a little bit to see where ASU is, where some opponents are, or you're not even worried about that?
I mean, it excites you a little bit, because the fruits of your labor kind of paying off. You kind of notice that a little bit. It's good for us. It's good for the morale of the team, but at the same time, you can't get complacent. There's a lot of season left, and it's the Pac-12. Anything can happen, so a lot of things can change. So we just got to stay on our toes.
Now, obviously, with this 4-1 start, I mean, some people are surprised, some people aren't. I mean, where do you fall as far as what expectations you had for the first 5 games, and where the team is actually doing after 5 games?
We're doing great. It's a new defense, new system, so you always want to know how that's going to work out. And one thing that Coach Graham's system is good for is it caters to the players he has. So we're all playing to our strengths, and we're all working hard, and we're all making plays, and I think it's paying off. You see our standings.
When you talk about the strengths and whatnot, so with just the cornerbacks pressing more, a lot of bump and run more, is that something that plays to you and Devron for that matter?
Oh, definitely. It's something definitely that plays to our strengths. We like to use our hands. We don't want to give receivers a lot of room to kind of run double moves and tricky stuff. So we want to beat them up on the line, and that's when you win football games, is on the line.
Now we talk about this 4-1 season. Everybody's feeling good about themselves. And I heard a rumor that somebody from your neck of the woods just committed to Arizona State. But just tell me in general, what kind of recruiting pitch, so to speak, a player gives a recruit to say, hey man, you should come to Arizona State? Because we know what the coaches say, we know what the fans think. What is a player, from a player perspective, what would you tell a recruit why Arizona State right now is the best place to be at?
Obviously there's a lot of persuading going on during the recruiting process, and I would just, give him some of my experiences here under Coach Graham, under the new system, the way we do things, and I'll just let him know that it's going to help him, develop into a great young man and maximize his abilities on and off the football field. Football is just half the game. You got to be a student. You got to learn how to be an adult. And I think Coach Graham's system is great for young players, especially young guys from my neck of the woods who are ballers.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Graham talks a lot about the buy-in, and maybe he's a little surprised how quick you bought in. Was that really a hard transition now when you look at it, a month into the season?
Oh, it was definitely a hard transition. It was harder than we thought it was going to be. It's new. It's a new way of doing things, and it makes you uncomfortable at certain times. There's a lot of discipline that we didn't have that was instilled by Coach Graham, and I think now we're used to it. Is the only difference, and we're seeing it pay off on the field. We're 4-1, things are going great, so we're definitely seeing the fruits of our labor pay off.
Some people might think about Colorado being the quote-unquote trap game. Because we were playing after Colorado. We don't have to mention that team, but I mean, how hard is it really to focus on a team like Colorado, a team that actually struggled a lot, and to go ahead and really make sure that you take care of business on Thursday?
They might be struggling a little bit, but Colorado's still a Pac-12 opponent, and that's what we're keying on. This is a Pac-12 game. This is a conference game. No ands or buts about it. We got to come out, play hard, and we should play well on defense against this team, and we got to make sure that we do that. We can't come out complacent, come out slow. We got to start fast. Really get on them early and impose our will on them.
Okay, Osahon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Irabor from Devil's Digest.